Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. Today, we're back at it, guys, with the NFL Week 16 predictions. And 3 more weeks left of football, guys, before the playoffs. And we already have teams that have been eliminated, teams that are trying to win their division, teams that are trying to find a playoff spot still, you know, aka not the Bengals, unfortunately. Anyways, we're going to get straight into it, guys. So, yeah, starting off with Thursday Night Football. I swear this game was Miami, or I swear this game was at Cincinnati and Miami, but I guess they changed it or something. Or maybe it was supposed to, I don't know. They changed it to a 1 o'clock game on that game. But this game, it's now Rams at Seahawks. Um, the Rams, man, they had a shootout with the Lions, and wow, man, this Rams team, Puka Nakua, Kyron Williams, they had no Devontae Adams for the most part, I think, and they still beat Detroit by 7, winning 41-34. What a crazy game that was. That probably was game of the year so far, um, honestly. Or it could be Bills Ravens week 1. But wow, bro, that game was crazy. And this Rams team, man, going against the Seahawks, which the Seahawks got a field goal win game against Philip Rivers and the Colts, 18-16. Um, yeah, they clutched up in the end to get a field goal, and the Colts didn't have enough time to get another one. So big field goal fest there, winning by 6 field goals. And guys, I already have my pick locked in here. I'm actually gonna take the Rams here to win. I think the Rams win this division, and this is probably for the division, honestly. So I'm gonna take the Rams. I have them winning the division now. Um, of course they could lose this, but I think the Rams win this game. Seahawks are really good, but I got them in a close game, 27-20. I got the Rams winning here because they're just a better built team, honestly. Sam Darnold, his first year with Seattle, it's a success, but we'll see how he does in the playoffs. He missed the playoffs though. Next game. Okay, you got some useless games and you got some good games. Right here, this is kind of almost a useless game. You got the Eagles at Commanders. The Eagles, well, the Eagles, they destroyed the Raiders, and they really needed to do that because this offense hasn't seen 31 points in a little bit. So, um, yeah, it's good for them to do that. And the Eagles, they're going to make the playoffs, but I don't know how they're going to do in the playoffs. That's just the big thing. Taking on the Commanders, which the Commanders actually did beat the Giants in that with all their practice squad and backup players. So, yeah, not much to talk about with these useless teams, but Commanders season, I'm so sorry. Gonna go Philly again, 31-14. They should be able to drop another 40 or 31, or I mean 31-14 if I didn't say that. But yeah, I think they win here pretty easily against a beat up Washington Commanders team. Next game, you got the Packers at the Bears. The Packers. Okay, this is actually a good game. The Packers, well, they lost in a little bit of a shootout with the Broncos too, 26-34. They also got Micah Parsons hurt, so oh man, I think he's pretty much done for the season. Might come back for the playoffs. I don't know how bad that injury is, the ACL tear, but considering what happened to Mahomes, um, I'm guessing he's done for the whole season and potentially for the playoffs too, for a couple games at least. Um, if they make it that far, but or if they even get in because they could still lose or get out of the playoffs. But the Bears, on the other hand, the Bears, man, the Bears have been on a tear too. They're 10-4. They're making the playoffs this season. They beat the Browns 31-3 pretty easily. Got some turnovers, a lot of turnovers on Shedeur Sanders and Caleb Williams, DeAndre Swift. See that run game? That was the biggest question with the Bears this season. Is how is that run game going to perform? And now in the second half of the season, it's kind of performing the way things are good. So the Bears on a little bit of a run here. Gonna actually take them against the Packers because with no Micah Parsons, that could be a little. We're gonna see how that defense looks, but I'm gonna take the Bears in a close game. Obviously, 24-21. I think the Bears are just been really good recently, so that's kind of crazy to say, but yeah, can't believe the Bears are the opposite record of the Bengals. They should be 4-10, and we should be 10-4. What the frick, man? Next game, you got the Bills at Browns. The Bills, wow, they beat the Patriots in a really good game as well. Cook and Allen both having great games. Josh Allen doing 3 touchdowns. And yeah, I mean the Bills, they can still win the division now, but they have to like tie records pretty much with the Patriots unless they lose some of their games. Taking on the Browns, which man, the Browns, they had a really bad game last week. That Bears defense was not nice to them. Shadur Sanders did throw 3 interceptions. Most of them wasn't even his fault. That was just all freaking the Browns receivers in that, which now you got to start building around him next year, obviously, or this offseason. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not gonna put too much heat on Shadur because he couldn't really do too much when you got the balls flying in receivers' hands and then out of receivers' hands and into defenders' hands, and it's a whole thing. So I am gonna actually take the Bills in a kind of a close game though. I'm actually take the Bills here 23-17. I feel like the Browns can keep it close with that defense. Their defense has also been really good, but their offense, I don't think Shadur's going to pull it off here, but I do think the Bills are going to win here. Next game, you got the Chargers at the Cowboys. The Chargers, thank you. Thank you, freaking Chargers. I'm so glad you guys eliminated the freaking Chiefs from the playoffs. And the Chargers are also going to the playoffs because they're 10-4. I pretty much say any 10-win team is going to the playoffs. So the Chargers, welcome to the playoffs again. Taking on the Cowboys, which, oh boy, lost to 9. Yeah, they have no defense, by the way. And that's the only thing stopping the Cowboys from doing a lot this year. Dak Prescott had the ball, and y'all can throw so much heat on Prescott, but I see this every year. It's not really his fault. Maybe the playoffs, maybe sometimes in the playoffs, but most of the time it's defensively. Just defense or offensive line or something stupid. You know, or Prescott has a bad game here and there. That's true. He does have bad games, but his margin for error it's kind of like a Joe Burrow situation. His margin of error with that defense is really slim, and he can't really make mistakes. And I'm not saying Prescott's like Joe Burrow. No, he's not like Joe Burrow, but he's still good. He's still a freaking good quarterback. I don't care what anybody says. But man, this is rough. But I actually want to take the Cowboys here, 30-28, in a little bit of a big game here. Even though the Cowboys are probably eliminated from the playoffs, they're probably going to still try to win games because they still have a small chance. But I could see them knocking the Chargers off offensively. Offensively, I think Cowboys are a little bit better. Defensively, Chargers could do something. So I'm just going to take my bet with the Cowboys here because, yeah, that offense is insane. But that defense is poop. But, yeah, next game. Chiefs at Titans. Holy frick. Well, the Chiefs got eliminated from the playoffs. Rashee Rice is in concussion protocol, and yeah, they're 6-8 eliminated. Taking on the Titans, which are also eliminated. Been eliminated for about 3 years now. Yeah, this is something. I don't even remember what the Titans did last week. I am just gonna take the Titans here, though. This is a useless game. I'm gonna take the Titans here, 13-10. Gardner Minshew. This is just an ugly game. This is gonna get real ugly. So I'm gonna take the Titans 13-10. So yeah, Titans. I guess you guys get the win. Lord have mercy, and we're going back to back now. Next game, you got the Jets at the Saints. Can we get through these games, bro? The Jets. Frick, what did they do last week? Absolute nothing. Got destroyed by the Jaguars. That's right. Yeah, Brady Cook didn't look good again. Tyler Shook, though, knocked off the Panthers, or swept the Panthers, actually. But other than that, nothing special here with the Saints. Same old Saints. Taking on the Jets, which I could see the Saints actually winning this, but I actually am going to take the Jets here. Just for fun and for craps and giggles. We're going to take the Jets here 19-16 because this game is completely useless. No one's going to playoffs here, so yeah. We're going 19-16 Jets. And then next game, you got 9 versus the freaking Giants. Vikings versus Giants. Oh boy, man. Oh boy. Giants wave Young Ho Koo. That's crazy. That's a bit crazy, but anyways. Oh, just saw that on the Yahoo thing, but yeah, Vikings versus Giants. This is another traumatizing thing. Even though the Vikings did knock off the Cowboys, 9 did look pretty good. Yeah, he did look pretty good. But the Giants, on the other hand, they actually lost the Commanders, so that's pretty bad itself. But Jackson Dart, wait for Cam Skadoo next year. Get some more pieces on the defense, offensive line, and all that. And this Giants team could be good next year. Trust. This is only first year anyway, so can't really put too much heat on him. 9 on the other hand, though, I have the Giants winning here, 26-20. I feel like the Giants can pull it off against the Vikings because the Vikings have been just terrible, and yeah, they're even though there's 6 wins, that don't let that fool you. Don't let that fool you. That was only a couple games from 9. Trust. He's had some good games and bad games, but 9's gonna do 9 things against the Giants, so be prepared for that. So Giants win 26-20. Next game, we got the Buccaneers at Panthers. Another game that could be for the division. The Buccaneers. What is going on? Y'all lost to the Falcons 29-28. Is everybody okay on the Bucs? Why is this Buccaneers team generally falling off? They were just doing so good at the start of the season, even when everybody was injured. And now they're just 7-7, and they're competing with the Panthers for the division. The Panthers? Since when did the Panthers even get here either? Like, it's crazy, bro. But I am gonna... Ooh, this is a tough game prediction. Even though the Panthers did lose to the Saints, I'm actually gonna take the Panthers here to give them the edge over the division here because I feel like the Buccaneers have just been... It's been a weird season. Why not make it even more weirder with the Panthers potentially winning the division this year? So give me Carolina to beat the Buccaneers. 30-21. Let's have a Bryce Young crazy game. You know what? How about a Bryce Young breakout game against the Buccaneers? How about that? But seriously though, I could see the Buccaneers winning this, but also they probably wouldn't even deserve to because they're already 7-7. They're the same record as the Panthers. Like, what the frick? Anyways, next game we got the Jaguar. Oh wait, hold up, not the Jags. Run it back. We got the Bengals at the Dolphins. Another useless game because the Bengals got shut out against the Ravens, and there was 2 interceptions. Defense is terrible. Joe Burrow's depressed. I'm depressed. And yeah, it's been this team, man, they need to get it together because this is ridiculous. You guys are wasting everything now. And soon enough, I wouldn't be surprised if someone records or trade requests next season. Well, not next season, but in next couple years. I wouldn't be surprised because this team is dumpster fire. And what happened to go into the Super Bowl? Who knows? That season, I will miss it. But the Dolphins, on the other hand, they're benching Tua for Quinn Ewers after they got destroyed by the Steelers, and Tua only threw for like 60 passing yards, which is crazy. So the Bengals should be able to win this anyways in a big game, even though I would rather lose this game because tank, you know. But I am going to take them 35-13. They should be able to easily take out Quinn Ewers because he looked bad when he came out before for whatever. I forgot. He got like to an injury or like just kill clock or something like that. I don't know. I forgot. He came out for something and he looked not good. So who knows? But going to take the Bengals 35-13. They should really get these easily. Even though the draft picks probably won't even matter anyways. So, taking the Bengals. Now, next game, you got Jaguars at Broncos. The Jaguars, holy crap, this team is looking super good. They beat the Jets 48-20. And talk about rebuild mode once again. That's out of the picture as the Jaguars. Wow. 48-20 against the Jets. I mean, it is the Jets, though, so you can't really... But Trevor Lawrence, 5 touchdown passes. That's a little bit insane. Taking on the Denver Broncos, which the Broncos, wow, they beat the Packers in a big game. And Bo Nix looks amazing. He had 4 touchdown passes. So this is a really good game in general because this is a big game for playoffs and stuff. And it impacts the AFC South. And if the Broncos win, this could impact the Chargers too. So this is interesting here. So give me... Ooh, this is tough, but I'm going to take the Broncos here 27-20 because, or not 20, I want to say 27-12 because I feel like the Jaguars in big games, they never show up, and it's odd, but I also kind of trust them a little bit, but they just never show up, so I can't trust the Jags fully, so I'm going to take the Broncos 27-12. I'm sorry, Jags. I just can't trust it yet because you haven't really... I mean, the Jaguars are such a still weird team, man. I don't know. Next game, we're going Falcons and Cardinals. Jesus. What are these buns games, bro? The Falcons. Well, they did knock off the Buccaneers. So that's cool, I guess. Kirk Cousins actually looked good and all that. Bijan Robinson had a big game. Taking on the Cardinals, which the Cardinals, they've been having big games. They just can't finish. And they've been getting blown out, and Jacoby Brissett still putting on like 250 to 400 yards, which is kind of crazy. And he actually did throw for 249, so. I'm actually going to take the Cardinals here. You know what, frick it. We're going Cardinals here with a score of 38-24 because the Cardinals, I feel like Jacoby Brissett has to win a game somehow. And this is the game right here, 38-24, because he's been looking really good, but he's just been not putting up points. But this is the thing here. They're playing the Falcons, so anything could happen. But it's at home too, so and I think Drake London's knees hurt or whatever. So just give me the Cardinals. Ooh, next game, you got Steelers at Lions. Steelers, they beat the Dolphins easily. Aaron Rodgers had a good game. Due for 2 touchdowns, due for 224. And yeah, Aaron Rodgers looked really good last week, but concerns for the Steelers though, honestly, going forward is just the run game and Aaron Rodgers' consistency in that offense. Pretty much the whole offense, basically, is the concern of the Steelers. Because we can see them have good games, and we can also see them have bad games. And they're taking on the Lions, which the Lions are competing for getting knocked out of the playoffs here really soon. Surprisingly, they've lost again to the Rams. I had them winning that game, but they actually lost it, which is kind of insane because I had the Lions. The Lions should not be 8-6. Like, it's kind of crazy, bro. They just been not finishing against the good teams like they used to, so. But they should be able to beat the Steelers. I'm actually going to take the Steelers, and I accidentally clicked on a dang video again. Whoops, guys. I'm going to take the, not the Steelers, oops. I'm going to take the Lions here, 37-17. They should be able to blow the water out of the Steelers. The Steelers cannot compete offensively to me. Defensively, the Steelers can make plays, but, yeah, I'm actually still going to take the Lions here. They have to win this game. I can't see them missing the playoffs, man. I'm rooting for Detroit. I really am. Anyways, next game, you got the Raiders at the Texans. The Raiders, they're the Raiders. 2-12. This team might actually finish 2-15. Like, seriously. And it's kind of crazy. It's a little bit crazy. And they're taking on the Texans, which doesn't make anything better because their defense is insane after the Texans' defense gave the Cardinals the good old grand slam, winning 40-20. And, man, Houston, this is a very good team. It's just offensively, it's kind of like the Steelers. Offensively, can they do it? Defensively, we know they can do it. But it's like it's identical to the Steelers. But this is the Raiders, though. Let's not overreact. Texans win 34-7. The Raiders are not good offensively or defensively, so they should win that game easily. Next game, we got Patriots at Ravens. The Patriots, they lost to the Bills. Oh, man. They lost to the Bills, man. And can't really blame them for too much. They're still not experienced. And they only scored 7 points in the fourth quarter. They had a good first quarter. They blew a 24-7 lead. And, yeah, that was it. New England. Oh, boy. They got to start winning these games for the Buffalo. They went out. They can still win the division. But taking on the Ravens, which the Ravens did shut out the Bengals offensively. Lamar still got sacked around a bit, so. But I don't know. Look, I don't think. Yeah, Lamar Jackson's just not having that type of season, bro. I don't feel the Ravens for this one. Give me the Patriots here, 29-26, odd score and all, but I don't feel the Ravens on this one. I really don't. So, yeah, give me the Patriots, the bounce back. And for the final game, you get the 49ers at the Colts. The 49ers, oh boy, they beat the crap out of the Tennessee Titans. And Brock Purdy, he looked amazingly good last week. And if they can keep that consistency, they'll be good. Christian McCaffrey had a good day. Ricky Pearsall had a good, wow. Just the 49ers are it's just such a weird team, bro. Like, how is this team 10-4? With all the injuries that have happened, it's actually insane, bro. But taking on the Colts, which Philip Rivers started last week, he didn't look terrible, honestly. Gotta give Unc some respect, bro. He didn't look terrible, but he also didn't get the win at the end. He kind of almost did, but the Seahawks stormed down the field slowly, and yeah, defensively the Colts couldn't hang on. So, the Colts, 49ers should be a nice game. I am actually going to take the Colts here to win. I'm going to take Philip Rivers here to get their win, because this is stupid. 49ers are just, they're just such a weird team. I'm actually take this a really close game. I'm actually going to take this in overtime, too. Give me the Colts 20-17 in overtime, because, yeah, frick it. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this video. Holy crap, I feel like I've been rapping out here. But anyways, that's the end of this video, guys. Hope you all like and subscribe. Hope you all liked the video. Make sure y'all like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, we'll go from there. Let me know in the comments below who you guys got winning these games. And that's the end of this video, guys. Peace out.